Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys some abysmal, garbage, racist, bottom of the barrel news coverage about the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Obviously, before I start, I just want to say this doesn't reflect badly on the actual refugees. This doesn't take away from the severity of the situation, what they need. The actual Ukrainians themselves are innocent in this. This reflects badly on the politicians and the media outlets that are spewing this hateful, divisive, racist rhetoric. Today I'm going to show you guys a bunch of media outlets and some officials referring to this issue as more serious because these are white people. These are Christian white people. And therefore, it is more sad inherently. It's great. Let's take a look.
15,000 people were coming into Poland in just the last 24 hours. When you look at what happened in the last refugee crisis in Europe back in 2015, Poland was one of the EU countries that, was hesitant to take in refugees. Talk about what has changed and the different position now.
Yeah, well, just to put it bluntly, these are not refugees from Syria. These are refugees from neighboring Ukraine. I mean, that, quite frankly, is part of it. These are Christians, they're white, they're very similar to people who live in Poland.
This is outrageous for very obvious reasons, but I think what's interesting and what's exposing is how the world views European refugees and Muslim refugees, brown refugees on a world stage. It's just absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's watch another one, I guess.
Now the unthinkable has happened to them. And this is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe.
What did she say?
Again, beautiful quote. This is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe. The next one we have here is from Al Jazeera. Let's watch.
As you're talking to us, Matthew, we're playing in the latest pictures of some of the refugees trying to get on trains or trying to get out of Ukraine. And what's compelling is just looking at them, the way they're dressed. These are prosperous, I'm loath to use the expression, these are prosperous middle-class people. These are not obviously refugees trying to get away from areas in the Middle East that are still in a big state of war. These are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. Why is it more sad that they're from Europe? Why is it more sad that they're middle-class people? Why can't these journalists recognize that the reason these people are middle class and the reason the other countries aren't is because of war conditions that in many cases Western countries have caused? Framing it in this way that they're white Christian middle class people and for that reason alone it should be paid more attention to or it should be sadder is disgusting. I can't believe I even have to say this, but it shouldn't be considered more sad just because they're white Christians. Unless you guys genuinely believe that middle class Christian white lives are worth more than other lives. Anyways, I'm getting too heated. Let's bring it back down and watch the next video.
Now with the Russians marching in, it's changed the calculus entirely. Tens of thousands of people have tried to flee the city. There will be many more. People are hiding out in bomb shelters. But this isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan that has seen conflict raging for decades. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too, city where you wouldn't expect that or hope that it's going to happen. So it's partly human nature, but they are not in denial.
To make these claims, you'd have to have absolutely zero understanding of why the countries he's referring to are the way they are. Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq. Why are they war-torn? A lot of these white Christian countries have a big influence and are a big reason why these countries are the way they are. Last one here is from the BBC. Ukraine's deputy chief prosecutor had this to say.
I'm sorry, it's very emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed, children being killed every day with Putin's missiles and his helicopters and his rockets.
And so, of course, I understand and respect the emotion. What you are outlining there is this tension between longer-term efforts to apply pressure to Vladimir Putin, such as financial sanctions, and the very immediate military threat which you're experiencing.
Again, this needs to be emphasized. Obviously, this doesn't reflect badly on the Ukrainian refugees who actually need help. They need help. People should help them, and that should be commended. But I can't believe I have to say this, but the loss of life, regardless of ethnicity, race, religion, any of those things, is sad. These media outlets are framing it as if they need help and we should help them because these are white people. These are white Christians closer to us. Therefore, they need more. I'm white. I'm Syrian. I'm from the Middle East. What does that mean? What does that do to your whole worldview? Yeah, I just wanted to hop on and show you guys those clips. Smash like, and thanks for watching.